to bring on Michael Rhodes Jr., guys. He is brand new with us, under 14 days. Unbelievable guy as far as has a big vision for insurance. And, you know, none of us, when we started in this business, are life insurance babies or born into life. You know, at least I wasn't. My parents were teachers, right? Someone else's parents might have been born in life insurance and that, but most of our team wasn't like that. The reason people love rags to riches and love those types of stories is most of us came from that. Most of us come from of middle income, and this is our chance to not be that. So, you know, this business gets me so fired up. I love it more than anything. Mike, how are you, buddy? Can you hear me? Just go ahead and in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a little button, double tap mute, and then you should be good to fire away. Just give us a little bit of background on you, Mike, on, you know, where you're from, what you did before this, and we'll just kind of chat and have some fun.
Perfect. Hi, I'm Michael Rhodes. I'm from a little town northeast of Dallas called Paris, Texas. Before I started this, I've been in dealerships pretty much my whole life, outside of the Navy. When I got out of the Navy, I started working at a dealership, started in car sales, and then I went into the parts department and went into parts management, and then I ended up as a service advisor, and now I'm here.
So
last 11 years.
You went through the car business. See, they fired me from the car business.
Yeah, I've been in every department other than accounting.
So, what was it that made you? What was the last straw for you that said, "Hey, you know, Mike Rhodes needs to go into high commission insurance sales"? What was it what was it?
They keep restructuring payment, you know, or your income. They keep restructuring it. Like every 4 or 5 months, they come in and say, "Hey, we're changing your pay plan. We're changing your pay plan." And I'm like, man, this ain't going to work. So this last pay plan was going to take about $1,500 a month out of my family's pocket, and I was done. And then I saw an ad. I want to say the ad was on Facebook, and I think it was Nina, and I clicked on it, and now I'm here.
Well, that's pretty lucky. That's a pretty lucky person to run into.
Well, it was an ad, but then Alexander Strait reached out to me. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, still two great people, and
absolutely,
you know, there's a lot of other life insurance agencies you can stumble upon.
Right.
But so it sounds like you were in the car business. They were taking money. They were changing the comp plan, but it was never in your favor. It sounds like it was always the wrong way. That's what I love about FFL is, you know, I haven't been here that long, right? I've been here 21 months, but the money keeps going up. It's never gone down, and it never will, right? And so the craziest part is today. That's why when we preach about protecting these new agents, right, Mike? When you make that first week, your only goal is to get back on the board, right? Your only goal is to get back on the board, because your first year, your first 90 days, your first 6 weeks, why would we expect to be profitable? Why would we expect to be great, right? We're brand new. Like when I was in the car business, they fired me because I couldn't get better. I was a liability. And here, the money keeps getting better and better and better. And I like to wake up every morning and just say, like, today is the brokest I'll ever be. I don't ever say it out loud because affirmations and words are powerful, but it's true. You'll never have less money than today in the life insurance business. So, your first 2 weeks in, how much has hit your bank account?
My bank account, it's right at $1,400. But as far as issue paid, $7,482 in 12 days.
Okay.
Or not issue paid, but annual premium was $7,482 in 12 days.
Okay. So $1,500 deposit in 2 weeks. So we just want to make sure we're getting a little bit more America or healthier people or what. We'll work on that and work on Alexander with our instant drafts and all that. And we'll get to that. But what I want to know is $7,000, right? So $7,000, even if they're going to pay you in month 9 or 10 or 11 or 6, what is it that draws you to, insurance sales? What do you like about it so far, and what's helped you get in the field?
To be honest, I love talking to people in person. Like I feel, to be honest, I'm more comfortable in the home in front of a person than I am right now in front of you, in front of an audience. You know, I feel really comfortable. I love helping people, and these people need our help. They're asking for help, and knowing when I leave the house and I've had them sign a contract knowing that they're covered makes me feel really good. And it gives me confidence to keep going to the next one, because these people have asked for our help, and I love that. So
me too. Me too. Well, let's go over two things together because you and I
okay.
only have about 8 minutes or 9 minutes together.
Okay.
I'd like you to go over a financial inventory sheet with me. I'll be your final expense client, and we're just gonna have fun, dude. Actually, to be honest, we're learning from you because out of 100 or 200 people, only like 5 people have ever done this. So you and I are technically learning together, right? Like,
Right.
I just figured out how to put this screen in here. It took me some time. It looks cool.
No problem.
So one thing I heard from you though, and I want everyone to write this down of why he's here, is contractual agreements to getting paid, right? Mm-hmm. When you make Mutual of Omaha or America, where you have your contract, there's a set amount, a dollar amount that you're going to be paid based on their age, their health, and the product. And it's never going to be less, and it's never going to be more. It's a contractual agreement with $1 billion company, and they're gonna continuously pay us. And the second thing is, they were taking money out of his pocket, and in the insurance business, your money's only going to grow. So we'll go over a pretty traditional, straightforward final expense. 65 and 70 years old. You can just jot it down as Jordan and Brittany. And I'll be 65 and she can be 70. And let's just go through from we lost your camera there, but let's go through from the top of how you set the table. We're already at the table. I just want you to go through everything else.
Okay. Give me 1 second, Jordan. I wasn't prepared with that form, okay?
That's okay. That's okay. Take your time.
Okay.
So the ability to be paid by contractual agreements, guys, means they can never take money away from you. They can never, it's a set amount. It's one of the most powerful things. And also renewals, right? We own our book of business from day one, and they can never, ever take that away. So hang tight with us, guys. We'll get jumped in here any second. Michael, do you know where one is? If not, we can just run through it.
All of my stuff's in my car, like all of my documents and everything. It's all in my car, so I wasn't prepared to have my financial inventory sheets here in front of me. So
okay,
and I'm on my iPad. So in order for me to pull up the actual one that's downloaded, it minimizes my camera.
That's fine. Let's go through audio of it. Just 4 minutes. Let's start from the top.
Perfect.
What we want to know is how, Michael, if you were brand new in day one, this financial inventory sheet can give us structure in the home for a new person. So let's hear what you sound like on day 12. Go for it.
Perfect. All right, Jordan. So today our objective here is to find something that's affordable for you and Brittany, something that's comfortable that y'all can comfortably afford every month. So that you are going to always be able to keep your coverage, and to also just make sure that we see if you qualify. So I've got a few questions, some financial questions and some medical questions I've got to ask you. Okay. So as far as the home here, do you rent or do you own this home?
Oh, we rent.
You do rent. Okay. How much is your monthly rent here?
$11.50.
$11.50. Perfect. Okay. And let's see here. And how old are you, Jordan, again?
I'm 65.
And Brittany was again?
70.
70. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. And are you still working, Jordan?
Nope. I'm retired and she's disabled.
So you're retired and she's disabled. Perfect. Okay. So between your retirement and any kind of Social Security or disability payments, about how much money do you have coming into your home right now?
About $2,400.
About $2,400. Okay. Perfect. Now, do you or Brittany smoke?
Nope.
No smoking. Perfect. That's good news. Okay. So after all expenses, your rent, electric, water bill, pretty much anything that y'all have to pay for every single month, about how much money do y'all have left over at the end of the month?
Oh, man. Leftover?
Yep. Yes, sir.
About $270.
About $270. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now, as far as you Jordan, as far as medications, do you have a list of medications? Are you taking anything on a daily basis for any kind of ailments?
I take metformin.
Okay.
Lisinopril.
For blood pressure?
Yep. and losartan.
Okay, losartan. What is the losartan for, Jordan?
High blood pressure as well.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And what about for Brittany?
Levothyroxine.
Okay.
That's it. She's pretty healthy.
Perfect.
I think the doctor put her on some cholesterol too. I'm not sure what it was, to be honest, but she doesn't take it.
She's not taking it. Okay. What was the main reason why she was put on it?
I think her like I think it was the cholesterol was raising a little bit, but yeah, but you got it.
Okay, perfect. Now, any kind of major surgeries, especially in the less than 5 years?
Hip surgery 16 months ago, but that's really about it. I did have that's it. Yeah, no other surgeries.
And same for Brittany?
Yeah, no surgeries.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and read off some major medical issues and go and answer them for you and for Brittany, okay? Any kind of heart attacks?
Nope.
No. Strokes?
Nope.
TIA, it's kind of like a mini stroke.
No.
Okay. Cancers?
Nope.
Stents?
Nah.
Diabetes?
Yeah, I'm a diabetic.
Okay, so one of the let's see here, prescriptions here was one of those for the diabetes.
That metformin.
The metformin list. Okay, perfect. I thought so. I'm gonna become a pharmacist one day. I promise. Okay. Any kind of neuropathy? Okay. High blood pressure? Yep. Lisinopril?
Yeah.
Perfect. And lupus or rheumatoid arthritis?
No.
Asthma or COPD?
Man, nah.
Good deal. Thyroid issues?
Yeah, Brittany.
Okay. And how about any kind of anxiety, depression, bipolarness, anything like that?
Well, who doesn't have that these days?
Are you prescribed or diagnosed for anything with it?
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay, great. And kidneys and liver, are they all good?
Yep.
Okay, that's perfect. Good deal. All right, moving on. As far as any kind of retirement or any kind of savings accounts that you have to offset any kind of expenses, do y'all have anything in a 401k, IRA, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, CDs, anything like that?
Yeah, we each have a 401k.
Okay. And about how much do y'all have in each one of those?
Each or total?
Oh, total. That'd be fine.
Maybe about 90.
About 90,000. Okay.
It's like
perfect.
60 for hers and maybe 30 for mine, maybe.
Okay. All righty. And do either one of y'all have a current life insurance policy?
No.
No. Okay. That's okay, because we're going to get you one today, okay? All right. And yes, sir. Absolutely. Okay. Now, next question. Do y'all have any kind of identity theft protection?
No.
Okay. And do you have a will?
I did one like maybe 7 or 8 years ago, I think so, with this credit union.
Okay. Do you know where it's at or how to access it?
No.
Okay. Not a problem. You will have access to create a new one before I leave here today, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, so what most people do is they want us to put something in place so that if you died or became disabled yesterday, money would come into the family today to take care of our mortgage, your mortgage or rent or pretty much any kind of expenses. So your spouse.
So Michael, when you're closing these, when you've sold this 7,000, are you reading that right off the bottom at the end?
I've read it a couple times, but not all the time.
Cool. So awesome job. Great structure, right? You just fill out the form and you show them what they qualify for, right? And then they pick the middle one usually?
Typically, yes. I've had several pick the lower one because I've dealt with a lot of very low income people. So they've picked the lower one when I've offered it to them. So
awesome. Just kind of working down closing.
Yeah.
So one of the biggest things is where it says family. I want everyone to always go over family. That is one of the biggest things. If one of the biggest questions you can say is, if you don't mind me asking, your mom and dad, are they still alive or have they passed? Okay. Because the answer isn't going to change whether or not you ask, right? If you don't mind me asking, Michael, are your mom and dad, are they alive or have they passed?
Oh, they're still alive. Both of them.
Both alive. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Are they pretty healthy? Any congestive heart failure or active cancer or Alzheimer's?
So my dad has heart issues, high blood pressure. Pretty much every male in my family has had strokes and issues like that. As far as my mom goes, there's no major issues.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know. And so I'll say that, right? And then I take notes and I'm collecting. I'll say, now that makes sense. So you want to make sure that if like your uncle or like your dad or like this, that the mortgage is taken care of. Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Correct.
So family. So if you don't mind me asking, now mom and dad, are they still alive or have they passed? If they're alive, then we say, are they pretty healthy for the most part? Any active cancer, congestive heart failure, right? And so we're uncovering more information about reasons we can protect them and reasons we can sell them. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So really dig into that family. Ask harder questions and dude, great job. Great job. I've gone through almost 3,500 sit downs, and you're on sit down, what, 20, 17, 20?
No, I've sat with less than 10 people.
Less than 10.
I've sat 10 people. I actually added it up last night. I've sold 8 policies.
Good job, dude. I can tell you're just in it for the families, which makes them like you and makes them want to trust you.
I try. Yeah. And I try when I'm in front of them, it's easier for me to become more personable with them. So.
Dude, that's awesome. Give us 30 seconds, 60 seconds, anything else you got for us in protecting the families or cementing the contract or anything else you got for us?
As far as anybody that's new on here, because like I have completely come out of my zone to do this. I've had numerous conversations with Trevor on the phone. This is the most uncomfortable I've ever been, but it's also I've never made $7,000 in 2 weeks ever. So if you're new and you're nervous, just keep pushing forward because it's awesome. Like I can't even imagine what's going to happen. $7,400 in 2 weeks. I mean that's $15,000 in a month. I've never even experienced that, and I know there's so much more potential here. So if you are new and on the fence, just go for it because it's going to be worth it, and let's do this together.
You got it, bro. Anything you need, let me know. I'm proud to be in business with you, and you got a great leader in Trevor and in Jen, and Alex and Grady. I mean, the whole team, dude. So we're proud to be in business with you. Thanks for sharing some secrets, dude.
All right. Thanks, Jordan.
All right, we'll see you soon.